Yo, so the newest update just dropped and it addressed the nuke a little bit, and I'm going to show you what exactly Embark Studios decided to address. See, the first thing about the nuke that they addressed was that if you attach 2 C4 onto an explosive barrel, once you throw this explosive barrel, it will not do any damage. You see, a barrel itself does a 100 base damage. If you throw this directly at someone and it hits them, this barrel will not do damage, but obviously the C4 attached to it will. The other thing they changed was the pathway of the barrel once it's thrown. It's a lot more unpredictable to figure out. So let me show you an example. At this range with the previous patch, if you had a normal barrel, you can throw it directly at the person, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. With this update, if you try to do the same thing, it will be less predictable. It won't go in a straight line, it won't go directly to your target. It will bounce on the ground, bounce away, sometimes not even go where you intended it to go. Those are the two nerfs that Embark Studios has addressed. Red canister, when paired with the C4, does not do base damage, and when you attach the C4 to a red canister, you can no longer throw it long range and have precise accuracy. It will go all over the place. It can still one-shot characters and do a lot of damage, so nukes are by no means out of the game. They haven't been nerfed to the ground, they're still a thing and people will still use them. I showed you that throwing C4 at a distance won't always guarantee you instantly kill someone, such as in the previous update, you throw a nuke, it goes directly at your target and kills them instantly. In this one, throw your nuke, bounces, and you have to time your detonation more precisely, and sometimes the red explosive canister will destroy itself if it hits the ground. So that's about all they addressed to it. I mean, it's a nerf nonetheless, it's in the right direction, but nukes aren't going anywhere. They're still around because all you gotta do really is close the distance and you instantly kill people still. Alright, that hasn't been taken out the game yet. You can still one-shot even heavies with it. The only difference is that you have to close the distance and you have to be in close range for it to happen. You see, if you are any further than that, you are not guaranteed to one-hit the heavy. So if I try throwing this nuke at this distance, at this heavy, in the previous update, I instantly kill this heavy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. In this update, I throw it, it bounces away, off target. Now I'll try again. Now I'm at the same distance as it was earlier. I throw it, it'll be off target. So throwing nukes at a distance is not consistent whatsoever. Sometimes your nuke will head in the right direction, but for the most part, Embark Studios changed it so that as soon as it's launched, it will just go all over the place. So despite not being able to one-shot people consistently at this range, to get past this is to close the distance and then throw it, and you will instantly kill whatever's in front of you. You don't have to be within kissing distance, you just have to be within this range to still accurately throw your nukes. So with that being said, it's clear that the nukes are still going to be in the game. They're still going to be a vital point of the game. I don't like that. I don't really like nukes whatsoever. I even made a video about it, complaining, saying that nukes in this video game ruins it. And I was hoping this update would address it a little bit more than it has, but other than the pathway being unpredictable, as well as the damage not stacking with the red canister itself, there isn't really a nerf. But if I just close the distance and then throw it at the heavy, you will instantly die. So, yep, the nuke is still in the game, unfortunately. This is a nerf overall. It's an overall nerf. However, it's still in the game, and it's still going to one-shot you. The only difference is that the nuker needs to be a lot closer for it to be effective. I say a lot closer, but it doesn't need to be within kissing distance. I had to be around this range, and this is still close range. This is a lot better than, you know, me being over there, throwing a nuke over here and killing him instantly. Now I have to close the distance and be a lot closer for my nuke to be effective. That is a nerf, but they did not nerf the damage. Like I said multiple times, this is a feature that Embark Studios wants to have in their game. So I had a feeling they weren't going to address the damage at all. The only thing they did address is what I mentioned earlier. Although nukers can't nuke you from far away, they have to get closer, but it still one-shots you. Now, because they have to get closer, I think there will be a lot more ways to counter the nuke now. Now you can actually keep your distance and use your APS turrets and shields more effectively. The only thing is that I was hoping the nukes would be addressed further, like damage being decreased so that it can't one-shot no matter what distance you're throwing it at. But at least it's in the right direction. People are still going to be using it. People will still be abusing it. and you will still die instantly by it. The only difference is it won't be happening 70 meters away, and it won't be happening frequently. At least I hope not. Anyways, let me know what you think about this update. I was hoping they do some more with it, but it's in a step in the right direction. I still feel like the C4 should do a little bit less damage. I don't think it should one-shot anybody at any range. Only thing is, you have to be very close for it to be effective, but it can still happen. Anyways, that's the end of this video. Hopefully Embark Studios doesn't stop here, and their next update, they fucking nerf the C4 into the ground. I do not like nukes whatsoever. I don't like how the developers want this to be a core feature in their game. It's fine if they want for you to stick C4s on the throwable objects and launch them. They should not do that much damage to a human. They should only fuck up buildings, not fuck up humans who are 350 HP and kill them instantly. But like I said multiple times, this is a step in the right direction. So with that being said, I'd like to know what you guys think about the update. Do you also think Embark is taking a step in the right direction, or do you think this is not enough? I personally don't think it's enough, but it's something. At the end of the day, I'm happy with that. It's still going to be in the game. I'm still going to complain about it, but at least I won't die by a nuke by someone who's 97 meters away. Anywho, that's all I got for you. See ya.